Satnam, I'm Angad Kauр, and I am so looking forward to seeing you for our next module on the Level 1 teacher training, which has been flying by. We will have the module of mind and meditation. And this is an excellent module to explore the different facets of the mind. Yogi Bhajan said the mind has 81 facets in total. We won't be exploring all of those. They will be for a Level 2 module, which you may consider to do when you've completed your Level 1 training. But we will be picking up on some of the fundamental dimensions of the mind so that we can get to know it, know its characteristics, and know how it operates through our functional minds. The three functional minds are the negative mind, the positive mind, and the neutral mind. And we need to have all three of them in balance, working for us in life. And they always come in this sequence. So the negative mind, which is the fastest one, is always the first to interact, followed by the positive mind, followed then by the neutral mind, which will make its ultimate decision based on the input of the negative and the positive mind. So together we will explore how are those three minds working for you. We'll also explore meditations that support the balance of each of these minds. We'll look at different kinds of meditation techniques that include meditating with the mala, how the mind works on rhythm. So using a mala is a very effective tool for regulating the mind and bringing that into regulation with the breath as you chant, and the mind enjoys the rhythm of both the japa of the mantra, but also the movement of the fingers along the beads of the mala. So this is a really efficient way to meditate and also bring the mind into a calmer state of being. We'll look at other kinds of meditation techniques. We will explore meditations as a practice. You'll have the opportunity to review your relationship to meditation, what has been working for you, what do you feel you would like to work on. As part of the Level 1 training, there's the 40-day meditation, which is within the course requirements. We can have some time to consider and to reflect on what would be a good 40-day meditation practice for you to work on at this moment in time or in the near future. We have so many different meditations that we can explore in our Kundalini Yoga Toolkit, and we will also look at some of the meditations that are real powerhouses in our Kundalini Yoga practice, such as Sudarshan, Chakra Kriya and Kirtan Kriya. We'll look a little bit more closely at what types of meditations have different kinds of benefits, and therefore we can make different choices depending on what we would like to work on with our meditation practice. We'll hear stories from Indian mythology around the mind. We'll keep in mind all weekend the words of Guru Nanak, who said in Japji, if you conquer your mind, you can conquer the world. So we can also reflect on how in Japji there is a continual addressing of the mind that includes how the mind can be the poison, but it can also be the remedy. So we need to engage with our mind. We're not trying to obliterate our mind. We need it. It was given us to be of service to the soul. The problem is the mind took over and became the master, and then the voice of the soul becomes very, very quiet and we can't hear it. So how might we call on our mind, train our mind so it supports the soul, so that we live a life of fruitfulness and we step into the fullness of our hukam and our destiny. We'll have a range of other topics that touch on Patanjali's teachings. With the 8 limbs of yoga, there's 4 of them that relate to meditation. We'll also consider what he said in the sutras about the mind. We'll look at Yogi Bhajan quotes that are quite exceptional in terms of the insights that we can have around the mind. And then we'll continue to explore different types of meditations, how long we do them for, how many days that we might practice them for, and the different benefits that each of these considerations bring, not just to our practice, but to our mental well-being, but also impacting on our physical well-being and our general well-being in relation to how we are engaging with life, and that we feel that we are fulfilling what we have to fulfill of our own creative potential. So many more topics that I could mention, but I'm really looking forward to spending the weekend with you, to diving in, and for you to have the opportunity to have more clarity, more insight about your own mind, about the mind generally itself, how it gives us a new understanding when we put the mind through a different lens or perspective that is in alignment with the teachings, and how we can explore meditations together as a practice over the weekend. So I hope you're keeping well, that you're keeping elevated and uplifted, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Sat Nam and God bless.